Well, hello and welcome to Grand Valley. My name is David. I'm just taking a look at the Grand River. And by the looks of it, I think it went over its banks a couple of days ago. I mean, it's been a crazy spring. The mud is a little crazy. And the dust is crazy as well. Yeah, this thing floated its banks a couple of days ago for sure. It's pretty high. There's a marker on that, on the bridge straight ahead, and I don't know, it says like, I don't know, is that feet that it's gone up? I don't know. But all I know is, I mean, take a look at this. That's pretty high. But if it even went over its banks here, that's got to be another 2 feet. Wow, it's very mushy as I walk. Man, these big trucks, so much dust comes off these things. This guy's going slow at least. But there was another one that whipped through here a couple of minutes ago and it was nuts. That's pretty high. Wow. Seriously, this ground is very muddy. This for sure overflowed. What's this sign say? Road closed. Wow, don't tell me it went all the way over here too. Wow. That thing. Now we'll go up one street and we'll walk over. Let's take a look down the downtown Grand Valley. Now downtown Grand Valley, or I should say Grand Valley itself, actually saw a tornado in 1985, I think it was. Was it 85? That was the tornado that hit Barrie on the south end. It was the same one. I believe it started up in a place called Hopeville, which is way north of here, like way north. And yeah, it actually ripped through Amaranth Street. And I'll show you where Amaranth Street is. I'll show you actually the plaque from the library, because the library was demolished. Pizza abilities. guess that's the local pizza joint. Coffee to the Creek Pub and Eatery. The LCBO. The Central Hotel, 1893. Huh. And that would be the Grand Valley Clover Grocery Store. It used to be a Foodland, but this is another restaurant. It's the Grand River Chop House. This is a great patio. Now this road here is Amaranth Street. And from this section here, think about it, 1985, a tornado came through, ripping through this, like straight ahead, and then it kept continuing down there. And that library right there was demolished, along with a lot of churches and a lot of houses. So, yeah. Let's wait for all this traffic to go by and we'll cross the street. Busy location for sure, for such a small little town. But it is the main street. Yeah, there it is. On Friday, May 31st, 1985, at 4:30, an F4 tornado with 400 km/h winds swept down the entire length of Amaranth Street in Grand Valley, traveling west to east, leaving a path of destruction on the East Luther second line, Amaranth, Leeson, Emma, Gear, King, Crozier, Main Streets, causing an estimated $10 million worth of damage. In a matter of minutes, 65 homes, 5 barns, 3 churches, and 2 commercial buildings, the Orange Lodge and the Carnegie Library right behind me were damaged beyond repair. Dozens of century-old trees were destroyed, and a few people perished in this catastrophe. This plaque is dedicated to the people who lost their lives, to the residents who survived the devastation, and to the neighbors, friends, and strangers and businesses that donated food, money, clothing, and supply equipment, to all volunteers who donated their time and help. Wow. 1985, I remember that. I lived in Toronto at the time, and this was rebuilt. This was built in 1988, right? 3 years after that happened. And this is Amaranth Street, like I was saying. Came from there, ripped down the street, and a bunch of other streets, like on the periphery, like one of these streets over here, a bunch of streets from where I just came from, back that way. One thing about spring, man, is it dusty. Specifically when all these trucks and buses and stuff go by. You don't want to be a pedestrian. Like me right now, I don't even know what street. Oh, that's King. So this street here, homes were demolished on this street, and Crozier is right up this way, and tons of homes were destroyed on this street, and again, lots of other streets as well. So yeah, so homes on this street were demolished as well. All right, let's take a look. Man, dusty, dusty, dusty. Of course, here's a truck coming down. Oh, please, I don't want to get dust everywhere. They don't care. You know? Ugh. At the park over here that we'll take a look at too. See how high the water is. How high did the water get out here? Did it come out here?
No, just at that corner over there of the street.
Okay.
But it came right up to the, if you're going around there, there's a picnic table around there.
Oh, okay, so
Right up to the edge of it.
the edge of the picnic table.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, cool. We'll take a look. Thanks, man, appreciate it. All right, let's go take a look at that picnic table in the park. Because apparently that's where it came up to. And if it came up to there, probably, yeah. Afternoon. Yeah, it looks like it receded pretty fast. Or I don't know exactly when it was, but probably a couple of days ago. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's true. Like I am not too sure exactly when this happened because I literally was just driving through today. Oh, okay, that's where it was. This is where I believe they do the polar plunge in January. All right, so apparently the picnic table is where it came up to. So that would be right here. That came up a couple of feet for sure. Oh, this was under. I mean, seriously, that's a nice looking house. Take a look at that one. That's pretty cute. Kind of like that. Being close, I mean, who knows, that may be a little too close to the river. But okay, I do know that there is a dam here and the water is literally right over top of it. I mean, I'll come in the summertime when everything's much lower, like when the water is way lower. But yeah, like, yeah, I can't believe, look how fast it's running though. My goodness. I mean, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day, but man, oh man. I'm just looking at how fast that water is moving. Comment below and let me know what you have experienced with springtime flooding next to rivers. And this is a nice bungalow. I do like this. I mean, they did a great job. I don't know if it's painted black or whatever, but it's nice. I mean, I don't know about parking in the back. I mean, that's your backyard, really. But it's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm not going down that way. I don't know what's going on with dogs. So this is Mill Street. Small town living. This is just north of Highway 9. Just west of Orangeville. Man, it's a busy road. Davy's Diner is for sale. And this building's for, I don't know what's going on with this building. I mean, there's some pretty cool looking stone houses. Like this one here is kind of cool. Number 55 is pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't want to live on Main Street, but you know, you get it at a decent number. Maybe we'll walk up onto the bridge. Like, I'm not walking the whole entire town of Grand Valley. I'm just kind of walking around the downtown area where the river is. There's a park down here too. I'm not going to go that far. I'm just going to come up to here. It's going to take in the river from the bridge that kind of takes you over into this other subdivision. I think there's only one way in on this. If this bridge ever goes out, you can't get to this side, I don't think. It's pretty beautiful though. And there's the park that I'm talking about over there. You can see it's flowing pretty quick. Grand Valley is a pretty cool looking place. Small little town, a couple of restaurants. I always find people in small towns very friendly. Actually, it's a great town, best bang for your buck in this area. I mean, I wonder if it says anything. You know, the bridge was put in 1994. That doesn't really give you any information, but look at that. I mean, that's like high. That's got to be at least 4 feet high. Like I always say, get out and explore. My name's David, and this has been another episode of Backroads. If you like the videos, think about subscribing. Maybe you like the video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you want to know about any other places, or if you've got recommendations. All these things help. I appreciate it. This video right here you may enjoy. Click on it and we'll see you over there. Thanks for following along.